Monkey friends. I hope you got your cap jams and your pep ADs ready because we are back for more games here at the LEC. And before we get into the action, I wanted to talk a little bit about how G2 Esports can do more than execute the Sion Senna combo. And before they take on Vitality, I want to run you through an example of how G2 play through their Sia lanes cleanly and effectively to get small and gradual advantages. Now, this clip is their game versus Schalke last week. So, G2 have an interesting 1-4 composition here where they have a powerful mid-jungle combo that can help them get leads in the early game to generate pressure on side lanes. We're going to look at how G2 enable caps and gain small advantages over time. Leading into this clip, a bot lane exchange happened where they traded 1-for-1 and G2 got the bot tower. So, what we're going to look at is what G2 do next. So as this clip rolls out, you'll notice that Jankos is hovering around the Herald as the rest of G2 move into their respective lanes, laying down poke as Wonder is pushing in this bot wave. So I'm going to now bring up the minimap and I'm going to highlight. Notice that we've got a couple of lane assignments. We've got 2 people heading up towards the top. We have 2 people in mid, and Wonder is going to start rotating from bot up towards mid while putting harassment and pressure on the Schalke members. So as we roll out this clip, you'll see how Jankos getting a little bit of vision, mainly prioritizing on covering for caps, as Wonder now rotates up to join the rest of his team. So G2 are now playing through 2 lanes. This puts Schalke in a very awkward position because Gilius, he wants to clear these bot side caps. They're starting to respawn. He needs to take these out, but he doesn't have the time to. Also, you'll notice that Limit needed to refresh his wards, so he's gone back to base and he is now starting to make his way back into lane. This means that Schalke are kind of spread thin across the map. They have 2 people top trying to protect that top tower. They have only 1 person mid, and they also have the Aatrox moving down in towards the bot lane to start catching this 1 free lane. This gives G2 a lot of ability to generate pressure on the map, and they're able to secure this first tier 1 tower. At this point, you're looking at the minimap and you're saying, well, okay, if their objective is to get the tier 1 towers, well, they've got 1, surely they can just rotate up towards top lane and they can take that. But they don't need to. They can leverage this fog of war, as you can see what they're doing right now, to actually contest this next mid wave to keep Neon and Limit past this point so that they can then move from here into the topside jungle and keep the pressure going. So they look for a bit of a pick, they look to trade a couple of spells, and they're just trying to keep pressure, stop Schalke from grouping. Then Abbedagge's starting to sweat. He realizes that he's in danger, so he backs off, and Caps secures that top tower. Now, as I bring the minimap back up, I want to highlight here how the only thing that could have gone wrong for G2 is a potential roam from Aatrox from bot lane up towards the mid, and then Schalke could have potentially looked for a collapse. So the only thing that could go wrong here is this potential flank, which G2 completely avoid by resetting and doing the whole play again. Notice that Wonder, he's already in the bot lane. He's already looking to push out another wave, make sure this is clear, and he resets, goes back towards his team, and as I pause it here, you'll notice that G2's in exactly the same position that they were in just a few moments ago, where they have pressure in mid, they have Caps sitting up towards the top side of the map, generating more pressure as well, looking to try and push in this wave, and they have exactly the same setup, allowing them to now invest deep vision towards the enemy jungle. You'll see them keep these waves pushed in, and look at how they're now getting this vision control over the top side, threatening the mid tier 2 and the top tier 2. Now, of course, they're still losing things towards the bot side of the map, but that doesn't really matter. You can't get everything for 3, but this gold advantage went from 1k to 2k to 3k over these last few plays. And this is what G2 do so well. They keep up huge amounts of pressure through smart map movements and avoiding potential opportunities for Schalke. So it's not the flashiest set of plays, but it's clean and it's well executed. I think it's important to remember that while G2 can often be chaotic, sporadic, crazy, they can also demonstrate high precision and control when it comes to executing these harder to play comps. We'll see what they have planned for today as they face off against Vitality in our next game.